Hi, you are listening to the Father Support Network podcast. This podcast is for single fathers and fathers in general. On this podcast, we educate, inform, guide, encourage, and help fathers navigate the complex challenges of maintaining contact and healthy relationships with their children after separation or divorce. Your host is Dr. Michael Uwangba. Michael Uwangba is a father of three who successfully fought for the right of his children to have their father in their lives.
Hello, and happy Friday. Today I just want to talk about fighting for your child. I know I've treated this topic in the past, but I recently was involved in a case that I've been mediating on for a while. And this is a bit personal to me, where a young man who's married now and has his own family with a child. He's got a young child under 5 with this other lady before he married, and he's been doing his best to be in his child's life, in his son's life, and the family of this the lady that gave birth to the boy, the lady, but more so the family. It's just been very difficult, making it hard. So when I got involved, it was a question like, oh, this boy is abandoning, the picture that was painted is, this man's abandoned his responsibility for a while now. Trying to paint it like a deadbeat dad. But no, this guy's not a deadbeat dad because, like I said, this is personal to me. This is someone I know. So, I'm just like, we need to fight. Like, for me, like, when I was getting involved in it, I said, I was repeating, no woman born of a woman in this world. We have my child and keep my child, not even a day away from me. I will fight with everything. Depending on the society we're in. If I'd rather, in a society where there's law and order, there's the legal. Boss is probably to fight legally. But I'll tell you can't keep my child away from me. Especially some fathers, some men do this as well, but mostly women, because mostly women have a baby and then want to deliberately keep a man away from his child. And some men, or most men, would just let it go. Most men would just choose to just not fight and just let it go, just give me another baby or whatever. But my kind of mind is gonna fight. But this one, I'm not talking about this. I want to talk about the men. You need to fight, especially when the child is young. When it's a young child, at that age, it's the battle for the soul of the child. That is your seed. See it that way. That is your seed. And that child carries your blood. So if you don't fight for that child, you're contributing to. It never turns out good. Forget what anybody tells you. There's always gonna be that gap. There's always gonna be that gap. No matter the stepdad cannot fill that shoe, another man can fill that shoe. I've seen grown people that have grown and they've had other men in their life, father, they keep themselves. But you can see when the biological father is not there, you can see that question is still there, the impact is there. So if someone wants to be in the life of their kid, if they want to be in the life of their child, I don't see any reason why you should. I don't see any reason why you should deny them the opportunity or deny them their rights. It's not even an opportunity, it's a right, and it's beneficial to the little guy. So I don't want to do too much on this because number one, I want to just say fight for your child. Fight for your child to be involved in life. And again, we have to look at this also holistically. There are things in the society that incentivizes to do this. we should begin to challenge those factors. Maybe the incentives that the society puts in, that the government put into to encourage single parenthood, or single motherhood, the benefits that it gives, or it encourages all of that. And I end with this. I was applying something for my son. I've got primary custody for my son. And I was quite shocked that they were saying that the mom's, whatever of the mom matters in it. But I'm thinking if it was the other way around, if my son was with the mom had primary custody, I'm sure they wouldn't consider my position of my stuff. So it's still a long way. We live in a world where being a father is there's every hindrances to being a good father. And then we talk about that before. We talk about the impact of this in the life of kids. Look at kids that are growing up in into the life of crime, and there's that absence of the father. It's quite strong. So I don't know if a society wants that to happen, to continue to happen, why they be incentivized that, but we need to heal the family system. But like I say to fathers, like I'm saying to this young man, I say, don't give up. Don't you give up. Don't you dare give up. This message is for you, not even the mothers. Whatever way you need to do all in your power for your child, because if you leave that child, the narrative, even the woman was saying, the mother said, don't worry, the child is going to come and find it when it's grown. No, don't fall for that trap. They're telling, because I was in that situation as well, when my child was 0 and the mom was saying, come back when she's 12. It's a lie. They want to have the time to poison the child, to turn the child's eyes away from you, to paint you as a devil, to again, to destroy the child, to punish you through the child. And I didn't fall for that. I fought for my child, and my child, even till now when my child is grown, like 10, they still continue doing that. Imagine if you were not there at all. That child will know you. That child will rate you. That child will believe every single thing they've told that child. And a little boy, when this man I'm talking about went to the boy, he could begin to see the impact on that. I don't know why people do that. It's very disdainful. It's hard for men. What you do to children is, I say, mothers and families that do this, look inside, look at the mirror when you go to sleep. What you're doing to the child, you're not hurting that. You think you're hurting that man, you're hurting that child.